Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Divinely Transformed. My name is Lisa, and whether you're new or returning, I'm glad that you're here. Welcome to Sagittarius's reading for the first half of March 2022. You could have Sagittarius in any placement in your chart that you're watching for, and of course, cross-watchers are always welcome. Please keep in mind that this is a general public reading, so some, none, or all of it may apply to your situation, so please just take what resonates and leave the rest. Also keep in mind that time is fluid and not linear, which means that for each individual person watching, that means this could have already happened, this could be happening right now, or this could happen in the future. Also keep in mind that everyone has free will to change the outcome of any reading at any time for any reason. I hope y'all are doing well. I'm doing pretty good myself. I'm a little tired, but it's all right. I wanted to do your reading yesterday, Sagittarius, but I was tired and I needed some time to myself, and I really don't get a whole lot of time to myself, so I took a little bit of time for me. So sometimes we need to do that, create a little bit of balance for ourselves. I've already said my prayers and shuffled off camera, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started. Holy Spirit, what does Sagittarius and their cross-watchers need to know for the first half of March for 2022? Please and thank you. I'm not taking all of those. That is way too many. Still way too many. Look at all that. That is not happening. Not for these big cards. No way. What does Sagittarius and their cross-watchers need to know for the first half of March 2022? Three of Pentacles. Let's get a few more cards out here before I start reading them, okay? Oh boy. Still too many. I said a few, not a stack. Four of Pentacles reversed. The World reversed. And the Emperor reversed. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Wands in the reverse. And at the top of the deck, we have the Four of Cups in the reverse. So this Karmic masculine here, they're not happy about something. They got some bad news and they feel like they've missed an opportunity on something that they have released, and they're not closing karmic cycles here either. So the Three of Pentacles could be about the third house of Gemini, siblings, short distance travel, friends, social media, platforms, and contracts. So whether this is you, Sagittarius, or whether this is the Emperor in reverse, it is time to do what you love, regardless of how anybody feels about it. It's a time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors. It's time to work with others in a cooperative manner. Three of Pentacles. It's cooperation, collaboration, working together for a common purpose or a common goal. And we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So the fourth house is the fourth house of Cancer, and it's in the reverse, so there's no unconditional love, no safety, no security, no stability, they don't have a peaceful home environment. Whether this is you, Sagittarius, or whether this is the Emperor in reverse, or whether y'all are the same person. It doesn't matter. So you could have Sagittarius anywhere in your chart. You could also have Aries or Taurus anywhere in your chart, as well as any of the fixed signs, which are Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo. But there is a lack of reciprocity with this karmic masculine energy. They're not giving, but they're a taker. This is someone who is very greedy and very selfish and self-entitled to everything that they're taking. This is someone who is resistant to change. And this person experiences extremes in how they save or spend money. This karmic masculine energy here. We have the World here. Card 21 breaks down to a 3 in the reverse, the third house of Gemini. Siblings, short distance travel, friends, social media platforms, and contracts. So whether this is you, Sagittarius, or this Emperor in reverse, there's no end to a situation. It's not happy. It's not ending. It keeps going around and round and round and round and round, and nothing's coming full circle. And either you or this Emperor in reverse, they're not spiritually growing, and they don't have spiritual insight. There's no growth here. This is someone who is not learning their karmic lessons. We have the Emperor in reverse. Hold on a second. Apparently, the Emperor in reverse does not want me to be talking about him. Whatever. This is someone who is not a person to be respected because they don't respect anyone else. They are overly controlling. They're manipulative. And this person doesn't take care of their kids. They may or may not be employed. If they are employed, they don't cooperate with anyone to get work done. This person is unstable and inefficient. And the Emperor in reverse does not take charge of situations like they should be. They take charge in very negative ways. Or they're just really passive and they do nothing. And this person does not have stable or ambitious plans at all. Another 4 in the reverse. So we have 33 and 44, two very significant angel numbers. The link will be in the description box below for the angel numbers index, as it always is. So 44 in the reverse, there is this karmic masculine doesn't have any angelic protection at all. They don't have unconditional love in their life because they don't have it within them. They don't have safety, security, stability, dependability, or a peaceful home environment. And here's another 4 in the reverse. 444. 4 of Cups in reverse talks about how they missed an opportunity because they were seeking out other possibilities. And they were ignoring their own emotions. Because they didn't speak, they didn't follow their passion. They weren't ready for any challenge, and they missed out on opportunities for excitement and adventure because they were just a coward. But the Page of Wands in reverse could be news not they didn't give news, they didn't receive news, or they got bad news. So take it how it resonates for your situation. But for most of y'all, this is the Emperor not following their passion and not giving this exciting news of anything. So it was messages that were not sent. Communication that was not given by this Emperor, because they were just, yeah. Three of Cups. I'm sorry, the Three of Pentacles is clarified by the Two of Cups here. There was a relationship that, a very loving, reciprocal, balanced relationship, whether this is romance, family, work, whatever. This is a love that the Emperor had missed out on, that could have come to fruition. But the Emperor just didn't communicate, and the Emperor in reverse, I'm sorry, they didn't communicate, they didn't take charge of a situation, and they just ignored a connection. They felt love, but they never expressed it. In this deck, the Two of Cups is card 19, breaks down to a 10. They didn't have loyalty, dedication, or commitment to doing the hard work to make it a love. They just wanted a Three of Pentacles situation. They just wanted working together in collaboration for a common goal. It's about the second house of Taurus. Could be a Taurus involved anywhere in your chart, but it could also be about self-value, self-worth, the money that you make, your possessions, and how you feel about your body. Please clarify the Three of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. Yeah. The Moon reversed. Cancer energy. So this person had been given divine revelation and been revealed messages that had the power to destroy them, and instead of acting upon it, they let it just destroy them. The Moon in reverse is secrets and lies coming to the surface, fears coming to the surface. But they never let it out. They never dealt with it. What's this Moon in reverse about? Nine of Cups. This love was their complete wish fulfillment. This love would have healed them. Preserves health and cures diseases. So, yeah, this love would have healed them. It would have removed their fears if they would have allowed it, but they did not. It's about the ninth house of Sagittarius, higher learning, spirituality, religion, long distance travel, expansion, philosophy, and psychology. Someone was a very kind giver in this connection. And this Emperor, all they did was take. This Emperor in reverse, all they did was take everything that this person had to offer, because they were a kind giver. And they hoarded everything for themselves. This Emperor in reverse. Next deck, the Nine of Cups is card 68, breaks down to a 14, breaks down to a 5. It's the fifth house of Leo. Romance, children, pets, creativity, matters of the heart, and risk-taking. This Emperor in reverse couldn't take a risk for romance, for love. Please clarify the Four of Pentacles reversed. They just let it go. Yep. Clarified by the Queen of Wands. Leo is very significant in this reading. So the Emperor in reverse was with a Queen of Wands, a Leo. But it could also be any other fire sign. It could be Sagittarius as well. could be Aries. So just Queen of Wands, fire sign. The Emperor in reverse released a fire sign feminine. Someone who had divine power, someone who was guarded against mental trouble, someone who was very attractive, someone who was very spiritual, passionate, hardworking, go-getter, someone who was very kind and loving and healing, someone that used to collaborate with this Emperor here. In this deck, the Queen of Wands is card number 4. It's the 4th house of Cancer. This Queen of Wands was unconditionally loving. They were safe, they were secure, they were stable, they were dependable, and they provided a peaceful home environment if they lived with this Emperor here in the reverse. But if not, they provided safety and security and stability for the situation, which the Emperor should have been doing that. Clarifying the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse is the 7 of Cups. So the Queen of Wands, 7 of Cups in reverse, sorry. So this Queen of Wands did a lot of contemplation, and they're just very clear on what happened in this situation. They released all their fears about their wish fulfillment, their heart's desire. And they saw the situation very clearly here. They saw that they were giving more than they were receiving from this Emperor in reverse. And this Queen of Wands gained clarity within this partnership. And they very well could have lived with this Emperor in reverse. Some of y'all did, some of y'all didn't. Take it how it resonates for you. This was definitely a partnership of some kind. That it was at one time full of love, but it was unreciprocated love. In this deck, the 7 of Cups in reverse is card 47, breaks down to an 11. It's the 11th house of Aquarius in the reverse. So there was this Queen of Wands here. They had all kinds of goals and dreams and wishes and aspirations, but nothing came to fruition here. This situation, this connection never healed. And the Queen of Wands eventually just lost hope and faith in the situation. What's the 7 of Cups about in the reverse? What is it that the Queen of Wands is really clear on? Yep. Death. The Queen of Wands is very clear that this connection needed to end. And they ended it. Death is the card of Scorpio. And it's over for this Queen of Wands, but for the Emperor in reverse, it's not. With the World in reverse and with the 4 of Cups in the reverse. In this deck, the Death card is card 72, breaks down to a 9. This Queen of Wands is very spiritual. They pray, they meditate, they go to counseling. They might be a counselor themselves of some kind. They could be into philosophy. And this Queen of Wands has definitely expanded, and maybe they traveled long distance away from this Emperor here. That's possible. I mean, it comes up in the numerology. And also this relationship has ended. Or this partnership. It might not have been a full-blown relationship for some of y'all. Please clarify the World reversed. What? Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is financial opportunities, opportunities of commitment, opportunities of transformation, because in this deck, the Ace of Pentacles is card 8. It's the 8th house of Scorpio. Scorpio is very significant in this reading. And it's in the upright, so it's talking about the positive aspects of Scorpio. Transformation and regeneration. So this Emperor in reverse has yet to transform themselves in any way, shape, or form to receive any divine blessings. Please clarify the world reversed. Ace of Pentacles could be seen as a commitment. This Emperor in reverse is non-committal. So they still have not kept their commitments with this world in reverse. Please clarify the world in reverse. We've got the Queen of Cups in the reverse and the Page of Cups in the upright. So they also have not ended a cycle with a Queen of Cups in the reverse. A Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio feminine energy who is unloving, uncaring, someone who is not a nurturing wife or mother. This is the Emperor's wife or baby mama in the reverse. Someone who has not been redeemed by the divine, this karmic feminine. And they're an enemy of religion. And they reject everything that is good and loving. This karmic feminine that this Emperor in reverse is dealing with, they're very manipulative. They're very immature. They're very selfish. And they don't have self-value, self-worth. They don't have their own money. And this is very financially and financially based and very codependent relationship between the Emperor in reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse. Someone who is very needy, emotionally and financially. This Queen of Cups is really like just a Page of Cups. The Queen of Cups in reverse, they might be a mother, but they're very immature. They're coming up as the Page of Cups. And this Emperor in reverse also, they never apologized to this Queen of Wands for anything that they've done. They never apologized for not revealing that they were married. They hid the fact that they were married, that they had a commitment elsewhere with the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Because this Emperor just wanted divine comfort from this Queen of Wands. They wanted to be consoled, and they wanted to be protected from their enemy, and they knew that their karmic wife was their enemy, but they never did anything about them. They just continued to keep them in their life, stayed married, shared finances, and this karmic feminine controlled the Emperor in reverse because they didn't take charge of the situation. It was the Queen of Cups in reverse that was really domineering for safety, security, stability, dependability of the Emperor. And that was the Emperor in reverse's first priority, was this Queen of Cups in the reverse. The other woman is the Queen of Wands, and that shit ended. The real love was with the Queen of Wands, but they never said shit, so nothing ever happened, except that this connection just died. Please clarify the Emperor in reverse, the Star in reverse. This Emperor in reverse is very unhealed. They have lots of trauma and childhood wounds. They're not free. They are bound to this Queen of Cups in reverse. And there's no equality here. This Queen of Cups in reverse has the other hand, or the upper hand, I'm sorry. The Queen of Cups in reverse has all the power in this marriage here. And even if they're not married, they're still attached because of children. But for a lot of y'all, the Emperor is married. The Emperor in reverse is not protected against attacks in a court because they don't take charge of situations, because they're very unhealed. In this deck, the Stars, card 32, breaks down to a 5. They have Leo in their chart, and they're in their pride and ego. They don't take a chance for romance, children, pets, creativity, or matters of the heart. This Emperor in reverse has a lot of healing to do on themselves because they're being emotionally manipulated and abused by this Queen of Cups in the reverse. This Emperor is in the 5 of Swords energy. They're very unhealed and they're very hateful. They're very malicious. They play mind games. They want to win at all costs here. In this deck, the 5 of Swords, card 62, breaks down to an 8. This Emperor in reverse is all about sex and the occult, black magic, witchcraft, secrets and lies, everything that is hidden. And they're definitely focused on other people's money, or this Queen of Cups in reverse is focused on this Emperor's money. This Emperor in reverse has the desire to know, to acquire the wisdom. What is this 5 of Swords about? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. What's this 5 of Swords about? 4 of Swords in reverse. So they're mean and hateful because they can't rest, they can't focus, and they can't meditate. They're not in their mission. They're not protected against slander and impious people at all. They don't have unconditional love. They don't have safety, security, stability, dependability, or a peaceful home environment. And they don't take a risk for romance, children, pets, creativity, or matters of the heart. Because they're very unhealed and hateful and malicious. And this Emperor in reverse wants to win at all costs here. 4 of Cups in reverse with the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. So they see this Queen of Wands as a missed opportunity, but there is no collaboration here. This Queen of Wands has turned their back on this Emperor in reverse. 3 of Pentacles in the reverse is the 3rd house of Gemini in the reverse. This is a broken karmic contract that the Queen of Wands broke. The Queen of Wands successfully completed the cycle, but the Emperor in reverse has not. The Emperor in reverse owes the Queen of Wands an apology, and it was never given. And the Emperor in reverse needs to cut the Queen of Cups in reverse out of their life, their commitment, their money, their financial ties, and they have yet to do so. So they keep going round and round and round the karmic wheel. In this deck, the 3 of Pentacles in reverse is card 58, breaks down to a 13, breaks down to a 4. It's the 4th house of Cancer in the reverse. No safety, no security, no stability, no dependability, and no peaceful home environment, and no unconditional love. So this Emperor in reverse is really going through it, especially in their home situation. They're not protected against sorrows and illnesses either. They see this as an injustice with the Justice in the reverse. This missed opportunity and this lack of cooperation from this Queen of Wands, and this Emperor in reverse just sees it as being very unfair. But that is a perception. That is not reality here. The Emperor doesn't feel like they've got justice in this situation at all. They think that it is not fair that the Queen of Wands has turned their backs on them. But what isn't fair is the way that the Emperor in reverse had treated the Queen of Wands. Because the Emperor in reverse was mirroring to the Queen of Wands exactly what the Queen of Cups in reverse was doing to the Emperor in reverse. So whatever the Queen of Cups in reverse is doing to the Emperor was then treating the Queen of Wands the same way that the Queen of Cups in reverse was treating the Emperor. Get what I'm saying? All right. So Justice is Libra energy in the reverse. Things are not fair and balanced in this situation at all. In this deck, Justice is card 18, breaks down to a 9. It's the 9th house of Sagittarius. So Sagittarius is significant as well as Libra, Aries, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. The 9th house of Sagittarius is about spirituality, religion, long-distance travel, expansion, philosophy, and psychology. 4 of Cups reversed. One more time. Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. 4 of Cups in reverse for Sagittarius for the first half of March 2022. That's too many cards. Just want one, please. 4 of Cups reversed with 3 of Pentacles and a Justice for Sagittarius for the first half of March with the High Priestess. So this could just be a secret, but this Queen of Wands could also be a High Priestess. They could have Pisces in their chart. This person could be this Queen of Wands is definitely protected by angels, divinely protected, because they've transformed their lives, their whole self, and their whole way of being, and then they transformed this connection here with this Emperor in reverse because they didn't take charge of a situation. It is the Queen of Wands that has success, and they're protected from anyone doing negative spell work against them. So 44 breaks down to an 8. They've transformed, period. This is a tarot reader, someone who is very close to the divine. They could be a psychic, a spiritual practitioner. Please clarify the Page of Wands in reverse. 8 of Pentacles. So the Emperor in reverse needs to work on following their passion in a positive way, not just about sex, but whenever it comes to their feelings. And they need to work on being ready for any challenge that comes their way. They need to work on accepting opportunities for excitement and adventure instead of keeping themselves restricted. Eighth house of Scorpio, and this is 31, breaks down to a 4. This High Priestess, they're a hard worker. They're a spiritual teacher. They have intellectual talent, and they provide knowledge. Please clarify the Page of Wands in the reverse. There's no communication between this Queen of Wands and this Emperor in reverse, because this Emperor in reverse is in devil energies. This Emperor in reverse is all about, has been seduced, and they fell from grace because they communicate with demons, and they have a lot of demonic attachments to them. This Emperor in reverse does black magic witchcraft here with the 8 of Pentacles and the Devil here. This is what they work on. So They're doing evil spell work against the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Sorry, they're not the Queen of Wands in reverse, but they're just doing black magic against the Queen of Wands, who is the High Priestess. This Emperor in reverse is very toxic. They have addictions. They're addicted to sex, power, money, control, alcohol, drugs, overindulgence. They're obsessed with work. They work a lot and they do spell work. Please clarify the Page of Wands in the reverse one more time. Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. The Devil is Capricorn energy, so the Emperor in reverse have Capricorn anywhere in their chart. They live a double life here with the Two of Pentacles here. It's like this Emperor in reverse, all they do is work, and then they overindulge, and they do black magic, witchcraft, and secret. This Emperor in reverse is a clout chaser. They want fortune and fame, and they want to win it at all costs here. Please clarify the Three of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, the Moon reversed, and the Nine of Cups. Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. The Chariot in reverse. Yeah, this went nowhere. This didn't move forward. This was stuck in stagnant energy. There was no victory, no success, and no forward movement in this connection. Even though it was a loving connection and it was wish fulfillment, there was a lot of fears and there was a lot of secrets and lies in this connection here. The Chariot in reverse is Cancerian energy. Please clarify the Three of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, the Moon reverse, and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, it went nowhere, so it was released. The Four of Pentacles in the reverse. There was nothing to hold on to. There was nothing here. There was no reciprocity. Please clarify the Four of Pentacles reversed, the Queen of Wands, the Seven of Cups reversed, and the Death card. So the Ace of Wands is here. So the Emperor in reverse is still attracted to this Queen of Wands, but the situation has ended. What's this Ace of Wands? Please clarify the Ace of Wands. This situation has been released and it's done. Yeah, this Emperor in reverse is still investing in their attraction with the Queen of Wands. Investing time and energy into wanting to have sex again. Whatever. Because I don't want the situation to end here. The Emperor in reverse wants to keep the tower from crumbling, but the situation is dead. There is nothing left to salvage here. The Queen of Wands has released it and walked away. Please clarify the World reversed, the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups reversed, and the Page of Cups. So the two cards that came out is the Seven of Wands in reverse and the Hermit. The Hermit is Virgo energy, very solitary. Someone who spends a lot of time alone. What's the Seven of Wands in reverse about? Eight of Wands in reverse. So someone's let their guard down here with the Seven of Wands in reverse. And the Eight of Wands in reverse is nothing's happening. There is no communication. Two cards of being blocked. Well, this Eight of Wands in reverse is a card of being blocked. There's no back and forth communication. There's nothing happening. There's just nothing. And, well, there is two cards being blocked because the Chariot in the reverse here. But there is still no communication here. The Emperor with the Hermit here. What's this Hermit? Someone's spending a lot of time in solitude. The Page of Wands. Hermit and the Page of Wands. Yeah, someone's spending a lot of time at home. And they're showing up as the Knight of Cups in reverse. Someone who is emotionally unavailable and does not take charge when it comes to matters of their heart. This Emperor in reverse. It's just spending a lot of time at home, alone, not talking to anybody, not reaching out. Please clarify the Emperor in reverse, the Star reverse, the Five of Swords, and the Four of Swords reverse. Three of Cups. Whenever they're not alone, they're partying. They have a lot of people involved. I mean, there's a lot of drinking and drugs and sex and all kinds of stuff. That could even be prostitutes here. Yeah. The Emperor in reverse is not willing to do anything new, to try anything new, to learn anything new. They just want to continue their same self-indulgent lifestyle. And what they're not willing to do is turn their back on their addictions here. They're not willing to set aside their codependent behaviors. They're not willing to get rid of this very codependent and toxic Queen of Cups in the reverse. And this Emperor in reverse is very power hungry. And they're very hedonistic and lustful. And because of that, they're in the Five of Pentacles energy. They're in poverty. Their physical health is deteriorating. They're lonely. They may be homeless. They're definitely losing money. They may have lost a job because they're not following their intuition or guidance from a psychic here with the High Priestess in the reverse. Because they're in the Seven of Swords energy. They're lying. They're cheating. They're stealing. They're just this Emperor in reverse is just a con artist. They lie to themselves, and they don't even know that they've lied to themselves because it's right next to this High Priestess in the reverse. Like, that's something that they don't know, that they lied to themselves first. So they could lie to everyone else, but everyone knows with the Seven of Swords here. See, they think they're getting away with something. But there's always proof that's being left behind here. The Two Swords being left behind. So, this Emperor in reverse has been caught by this High Priestess. What's the Seven of Swords about? Yep. Secrets. And lies and fears. Cancer energy. The Emperor in reverse, they act on a very subconscious level here, and they ignore their intuition. They lie to themselves, they lie to everyone else. They put on a show, they wear a mask. They pretend that everything's fine when it's not fine. Please clarify the Four of Cups in reverse. The Three of Pentacles reversed, the Justice reversed, and the High Priestess. So this Emperor in reverse, they didn't meet this High Priestess halfway at all. And it was very unfair and unbalanced. It was not, there was like a imbalance of power here. This Emperor in reverse, you know, they wanted all the power to themselves, and they didn't allow this Queen of Wands, High Priestess, to have any power of their own until they took their own power back. We also have the Page of Cups in reverse. This Emperor in reverse is very emotionally manipulative. They still refuse to apologize because they're very weak-willed. They're in their pride and ego. They're unforgiving. They have Leo in their chart, but they're not loyal. They're not. They don't have any confidence. At the top of the deck is the Ten of Cups in the reverse. This Emperor in reverse is very unhappy that they've missed this opportunity because they couldn't bring themselves to apologize, because they were too prideful to do so. Please clarify that the Page of Wands reversed, the Eight of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Two of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So this was definitely a marriage between the Emperor in reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse. There is bankruptcy. There is debt. And this Emperor in reverse is living a double life. They work and they do spell work. They're very evil, they're very toxic, they're very manipulative, they're very oppressive and controlling. What else? They really need to surrender with the Nine of Wands in the reverse. They need to surrender this marriage. They need to surrender their toxicity. They need to surrender their addictions, their oppressive ways, their controlling ways. They need to surrender this codependency between themselves and this. Yeah, but they're too nostalgic here. They're just looking back at the past too much. What's the Six of Cups about? Yeah, they want to reconcile, but there's really no hope this reconciliation won't happen because someone's too low vibrational. They want to reconcile. This Emperor in reverse wants to reconcile with the Queen of Wands, but that's impossible because the Emperor in reverse is too low vibrational. The Sun in reverse, they lack clarity. They're mad. They're sad. They're depressed. Their physical health is deteriorating. Yep, and this is what they're working on here. Just low vibrational energies. Eight of Pentacles. What's this Eight of Pentacles about? Magician. So because they're too low vibrational to reconcile, this karmic masculine has resorted to doing spell work, and the universe has them under some serious heavy judgment. They have been judged for their spell work because reconciliation is not possible. This karmic masculine is just so pissed off and depressed that they're not changing their situation, and they just want to win at all costs by manipulating the situation. There's Gemini energy as well as Aquarius and Libra energy. So the karmic masculine is getting karma for putting spell work on this Queen of Wands, who is a high priestess. Because this divine feminine here has been chosen by the universe to be this tarot reader, to be this high priestess, to be this spiritual teacher and practitioner. And this karmic masculine is interfering with, or is trying to interfere with the destiny of this high priestess. But it's not working. They're just accumulating karma for doing so. So, karmic masculine, it would be in your best interest to stop doing negative spell work against this high priestess, because things are not going too well for you. You're fucking yourself up. Your vibrations are too low. This other person's vibrations are too high. They're chosen to do what they're doing, whether you like it or not. And the universe isn't happy with your behaviors, the things you're doing here. You wanted to trap this divine feminine here, keep them stuck and stagnant and blocked. But they released you. They let you go. And they left you. They're moving on to bigger and better things. The Queen of Wands is investing in their creativity and in their passion. Their passion projects here. The Queen of Wands, the High Priestess, they're doing their mission. They're in their mission. They're doing their work. And who are you to try to interfere with that? Just because you may not like what they do, you might not like what they say, it doesn't give you the right to be doing spell work on them, trying to control them, to keep them stuck, trapped, and blocked and stagnant. It's not fair, and the universe is making this shit fair by making sure that all the energy that you put out, you get right back on yourself. So we'll go ahead and seal this reading off with a rune for Sagittarius for the first half of March 2022. What is the final guidance for Sagittarius and their cross watchers for the first half of March 2022? Tiwaz. So this Queen of Wands, this High Priestess, they're following their North Star, their North Node. They are ambitious. They are investing In their creative projects, they are investing in their work and their happiness. And this Queen of Wands has inner strength. The rune is connected to our inner strength that, like the North Star, guides us in the seas of existence. The ship braves the storm and the rough waves, yet manages to stay on course. So must we do with the help of moral authority. So, Emperor in reverse, karmic masculine. You ignore moral authority. So, you're not on course in your life. This Queen of Wands and the High Priestess, they talk to God. They're protected by God. They're protected by the angels. They talk to the angels. They're just very divinely connected here. And we're all in the same storm here. But this Queen of Wands, High Priestess, they stay on course because they have help of moral authority. And how they have help of the moral authority is that they're true to themselves and they're in their divine mission and purpose, speaking the truth, spreading the truth, helping and teaching others how to ascend and heal. The card encourages us to develop the inner strength necessary to move forward on our own path. Obstacles are there to be overcome. The road to success is strenuous, yet going forward, we gain experience and charisma. We just need to avoid becoming too presumptuous. There is always something to be learned, and in every situation. So, this High Priestess, they develop the inner strength necessary to move forward on our own path. Away from you, karmic masculine. You've been an obstacle that they overcame. And they're going forward. The Queen of Wands, High Priestess, they're going forward to gain experience and charisma. And they're not being too presumptuous because they know that there's always something to be learned in every situation. So you would do well, karmic masculine, to stop being too presumptuous about everything and everyone, because there's always something to be learned in every situation. You aren't learning your karmic cycles. You really need to focus on that. Because that's really what is keeping you stuck, karmic masculine. This Queen of Wands, this High Priestess, they're not stuck because they've closed their karmic cycles. They've learned from their mistakes. They've moved on. What would we be capable of just to achieve success? Well, karmic masculine, you are in this 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords energy. You're capable of anything. You want to win at all costs. You really need to be in your integrity to achieve success. In your integrity, in your honesty. Have your experiences allowed you to grow wiser? Well, that is true for this Queen of Wands, High Priestess, but not for this karmic masculine here. They're still going round and round and round the karmic cycles, the karmic mountain, and they're still repeating the same old lessons. They are not moving forward until they close their karmic cycles here. Tiwaz bestows a large capacity of endurance, as well as making us charming and charismatic, true leaders within a group. So this Queen of Wands is a leader. The Emperor in reverse is supposed to be a leader of the highest order, and they're not. They may be charming and charismatic, but it is false. This Emperor in reverse is a false person. They are too wrapped up in this karmic marriage. They're too wrapped up in being greedy and selfish and self-indulgent. So until you can wrap up these karmic cycles, karmic masculine, your life is just going to stay stuck. You will have no victory, no success, and no forward movement. You will stay stuck in the same place with the same people doing the same shit, and it will get harder and harder and harder and harder and more and more intense until you either change or you die. And whenever you do die, you'll go on into the next life, and things will be extremely difficult in the next life, in the next dimension. This is the time to do something about your karmic cycles, because it is harder to do it after you pass over. Period. And then whenever you reincarnate back on the planet, it's even harder then, because then you will have to take the time to remember the shit from the past, from past lives, so you can overcome and integrate all that trauma from that current life and the previous lifetimes to purge all of that. So really, it's so much easier to wrap up your karmic cycles now, because whenever you put it off and your opportunities of success are drastically reduced the longer that you wait to wrap up your karmic cycles, because it's like adding on new and more intense energies on top of the old ones, and it's just the same lesson in more extreme ways, and it's very, very difficult and very traumatic when it gets to when you're repeating them for the umpteenth time with different names, different places, different faces, whatever. So that's what I have for y'all, Sagittarians and cross watchers, for the first half of March 2022. Thank y'all for supporting my channel in all the ways that you do. I really appreciate it all. And I really hope that y'all have a great month. And I'll talk to y'all soon.